Today marks 1 year on YouTube, and I decided to celebrate that milestone by bringing y'all my mobile gaming setup, man. And so, of course, this is what it looks like from afar. Everything that I'm gonna show you is very portable because I travel a lot for work and things of that nature. So, I'll be needing all of these items. These are my essentials to have. And so, if you have any questions about anything in my setup or just trying to make content, game, whatever the case may be, I will make sure to answer every question down in the comment section below. So, feel free to ask anything because I'm here to support. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's jump into the specifics. Sidebar, every product that I mentioned will be linked down in the comment section below, so feel free to check them out. Starting off with my laptop, I am using a 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro from 2020. I absolutely love this laptop. I use it for editing, CapCut Pro and Final Cut Pro for video editing. And then I use Canva for thumbnails. Up top, I have my portable monitor, which is an Arzopa 16-inch monitor. Connected with this little dongle piece at the bottom. And having two monitors is super clutch, but my favorite device is right here. That good old iPad Pro M4 with cellular. And as you can see, I have my controller connected directly to it, which is the next section I want to jump into. All right, let me show y'all the controller collection, man. Starting off with my main controller. Got that PS5 DualSense Edge with two paddles on the back, some trigger stops. This controller is a beast, super clutch, love it. As you can see, I have it hardwired straight into the iPad. That's how I get minimum latency. Then over here, we have an old Ps4 Scuff controller. Now this is special. It got 4 paddles on the back, so you can have all of your buttons: jump, change weapons, reload, slide, punch. You can do everything with this controller and not take your hands off the analog. It's back when I used to be a pro Call of Duty player on the PS4, which leads to my other controller. This one's dusty. This is just a standard PlayStation 4 controller, super old. Don't really use this one as much. Nothing too fancy about it. Pretty standard edition. And then my last controller, got this random gaming controller I got off Amazon. It's not a bad controller. Has these little lights, couple paddles on the back. I now use it just on my Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I tried it out on mobile gaming. It wasn't horrible, but it just was a little bit too light for my liking. And so, yeah, these are all of my gaming controllers. As I told you before, that PlayStation 5 one is my main controller. And so let's move on to the next section. Audio. So here are my top 3 products that I use within my mobile gaming setup. Starting off with these right here, my AirPod Pros. This is the 2nd generation. I use them on a daily basis. Then over here on the right, we have the AirPod Maxes, which is pretty much just a bigger version of the AirPod Pros. I really love the noise canceling feature. And then last but not least, the holy grail is in this box. It is my in-ear monitors, man. And so some of y'all wouldn't know this, of course, but I am an audio engineer outside of this mobile gaming channel. And I use these like way past gaming. I use these on the regular for music and production and all of that stuff, but these also work really well in gaming and also in editing, so I be needing to block out the real world, hear everything. These in-ears right here in my hands, as I keep dropping them, they have 4 drivers in them. And so when I say the sound quality is top tier, chef's kiss, I need them. They are an essential for my setup. So yeah, that is everything that I could think of to show y'all. If I missed anything, please be sure to ask a question down in the comment section below. But yeah, this is all of the things that I use to play mobile games and make content. I'll actually put up a screenshot of all of the games that I currently have downloaded on my iPad, which also includes the PlayStation Remote app, which allows me to play my PlayStation 5 games right here on my iPad. And so I get a lot of hate for using a controller on mobile games, but at the end of the day, I don't really care because people don't understand the full extent. I don't just play COD Mobile. I know I post a lot of it, but people don't understand. I don't just play COD Mobile. I play a plethora of games, both on mobile and from my PlayStation, streamed straight to my iPad. And so, of course, I'm going to play every game on this mobile device with a controller because that's my preference. But it's crazy. You know, like I said, there's a lot of hate on YouTube because I use a controller on an iPad. But like I said, I don't really care. Just want to make this video for those who have been asking for my setup within my Discord, within YouTube comments, all of that stuff, man. I want to make this video for y'all. And also make it for myself as just, you know, my 1 year milestone here on YouTube, man. So, you know, the grind doesn't stop. More videos are on the way. I post every single day, a YouTube video and a short. And yeah, we just gonna keep grinding out here, man. So I appreciate you for clicking on this video. Hopefully you found it useful if you're somebody trying to get into mobile gaming or get into content creation. I can make a whole separate video on how to edit and make thumbnails and all of that stuff. But that's that, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. You heard? Jersey.